If you stay in this booth until 5:30, the boss will give this recent college graduate $50. The college student thought he was joking. The boss turned and left, and the college student quickly grabbed him. If I could really give $50, I would stand until 5:30. Feet go into the grid. The boss smiled with satisfaction. Say see you at 5:30. Then left here, just because of the boss's promise. College students just stood in the grid all afternoon. The boss showed up with $50 on time. College students are happy. Making money can be so easy. The boss offered him another job paying $200. It's very simple. He still had to stand in the cubicle. The college students happily agreed. The next day, his brother invited him to a party. College students rejected them. Brother said that no one is watching you here anyway. But he still refused. College students want to leave the grid when no one is there. And then again, there is nowhere to get such an easy job. Hesitated for a while. He slowly put his foot back. Keep standing. In the days that followed, the college student battle was a day. Bored, he entertains with his watch. One day, a thief robbed a wallet. A disabled woman passing by asks to help her recover her wallet, but he allow him to go out of the grid. So I can only watch the thief slip away. When he got paid, he came up with the idea of leaving. The boss went back and asked him to say it again. He was afraid to say it was nothing. But after the boss left, his strong curiosity drove him to follow to see who the other party was. So, he followed the boss downstairs and looked through the window to see what he was doing. The boss looks in a mirror and starts wearing makeup and a clown hood. The college student was stunned. Does the boss have to play the clown to please others? In this way, the original college students who worked also grew up. Watching a teenager skateboarding on the street, he couldn't help but think of himself in the past. But now he's grown up. He was not as excited as usual to see the boss come to pay. But the boss said,
Mike, you've been loyal, reliable. You're an asset to me.
The man's persistence was recognized by the boss. So the boss offered him a 30% raise. And a larger workspace has been changed, and the view is also much wider. The sudden surprise excited the man, and the originally boring job gave him renewed motivation. Time flies. The young college student's face is covered with wrinkles, and his hair is gray, and his salary has risen to $2,000. But this time, he tendered his resignation.
But I'd like to retire now if I could.
It was not until he saw the white beard on the boss's neck that he realized that his youth had been sold to the boss. But it doesn't make sense now. The old man began to think about the meaning of life. He walked up to a girl and traded her watch for a skateboard. But as soon as my feet stepped on the skateboard, they immediately fell to the ground. He's no longer that high-spirited teenager, old and frail. And now he can only slide slowly holding onto the fence. May everyone live the way they most desire.